Here we are back to play some more Treasure of the Rudras, and we're going to start Megan's story. Because she starts on day 0 as well as Scion, or Kelswer, or whatever you want to call them. We get a bit of an intro at this time. Just a note, the composer who composed Mystic Quest music also made the music for this game. That's pretty good. Mystic Quest music was really good, and this is pretty good as well. There's red everywhere, that's not good. Why am I just facing that way? Okay, whatever. Here's Zeku, he's a monk. Also, Riza's grandfather, apparently. Well, looks like we're gonna have to go with, go out adventuring with her as well. Now, this kinda takes you into the sort of storyline that the planet here is kind of polluted completely. And, yeah. Basically, Riza's story is mostly being able to restore most of the life. And her mother apparently done so as well, or tried to. And apparently she has another one of the jades. We can obviously tell they're going to be important. That's just a story, huh? Well, apparently that's a prophecy or something. So this is the village of Karn, which is where you start out here. So we're gonna have to go to Babel, which apparently has not polluted air. The only place on the planet with not much pollution in the air, apparently. Ooh. So, one of the things I'm going to note is I talked a little bit about mantras, but I haven't really used any yet. And I can move around now. Mantras here. If I go to mantras, you see there's some different ones. I'm going to basically every day take down a note in Notepad or something, I don't know, of all the mantras I have, and you can inscribe mantras, okay? So, let's say, I don't know if you remember, but Scion had a mantra called Igna. Now, if I put an Igna here, you're able to get another mantra. You see it costs 2 MP, it does fire damage, and the target is all, as you can see in the bottom right there. Now, if we look up at left now, this is also restores HP, all, but if we look above that, left only restores it to a single target. Basically, the suffixes and prefixes, a left makes it a little bit, it heals for a bit more. So, yeah, this is kind of the setup of the magic system here. It's really nice, actually. Pretty unique. You can basically use prefixes and suffixes to create stronger spells and stuff like that. Or you can just make whatever you want. You can actually put in whatever you want, and it'll probably have some random effect. They probably won't be good, but at least it's kind of fun, you know. Anyway, shall we pray? Okay, let's pray. This is actually really important. Later on in the game, you're going to be able to do a side quest that gets you some really nice stuff. So you should pray at this for the villagers' health, to show that you are compassionate. That's all you need to do there. Now, there's some items we can get around here. Let me see if I can get them all. Right. First of all, this is a bazaar. You can buy items from here. There's usually one in every town. Yeah. Nothing really to get there that I don't already have, but if you go through here, you can get a moon ring. Purification. Purifiers remove the condition pollution from the body. What was that? Wearing darks. Type armor also renders you immune. Okay. So if I equip that, she already comes with that item. But the moon ring is a little bit better. But you'll notice that over there in defense at the bottom right, I have no defense, but if I put this moon ring on, I have dark defense. Now, it can be both good and bad to have defense on, because enemies of the opposing element will do more damage to you. If I go back to that screen, give me a sec. Enemies with the light, wait, if I go over, yeah. Defense and attack, they're different, as you can see. Enemies that are light elementals will do more damage to Megan here because she has dark defense on. But if a dark elemental guy attacks her, then they will do less damage. So on some bosses, this is really important to keep in mind, depending on what. You can't have both. Well, actually, you can actually have both, but if you have light and dark armor on at the same time, like let's say I had armor that was light armor, it'll cancel both of them out. So there's not really, well, I guess there could be a point, you know, can nullify both. But you can only have one of light and dark, and the same goes for thunder and wind and fire and water. Basically, they're opposites, so they each beat each other, kind of. It's kind of weird like that. Anyway, right, there's an inn there, there's a bar there, but there's some things we can get. We can go in here and get something out of this chest, an alarum. Remember, they revive party members. What else have we got here? Now, if I recall, in the northwest village, not village, yes, house I mean, and go upstairs, or maybe it's this one, I don't know. Oh, it was purifier there, okay. Wasn't there something also here, though? Yes, a green bag as well. Green bags and other bags, they basically give you, I think they give you a random spell depending on what element it is. Like green is sort of healing stuff, but I don't think they're that important. Honestly, I've never used one in this game, so yeah. It shall be, right? Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Right, if I go to my status screen here, it says Life Jade up the top right there. I forgot to check with Scion, but I think it'll say Life, the other Jade. I can't remember the name of it. Okay, nothing else to really look at there. Have I got anything else? I believe I do. Is it north? Is it this? I think it's this. If we go into this, looks like it's stuck. Yeah, it is this. Have at it. Have at it. Okay, okay, mouse. Jesus. Looks like it hasn't been opened in a long time. Faint writing. These are 4 mantras, right? So I kind of followed a guide along with this game, and apparently he doesn't know what the first and the last ones are, because there's just question marks. So yeah, I got no clue what those are. But I know the second and third one, I think. Right, the second one is, if I go inscribe here, I kind of want to make sure because you can put mantras on whatever page you want, but you only have 4 pages to put them on. Aki was the first one, I think. Ugh. Which basically is a lethal attack that can kill your enemy in 1 hit. It, of course, does not work on bosses. And I think the other one was Baju? I think it was. Yes, reduces the defense of all. I don't know the other ones, so yeah. But yeah, the game will give you some mantras that it'll hint at, such as this other one where we're going to go into. Sorry, I'm kind of going all the way around the town here. I'll actually go into the forge first. Right, here's where you get all your weapons and armor. Now, I only got 100 right now. I like the faces here as well. Buckler, yeah, you can basically just get weapons here, but I only have 100 Ragu, which is the currency in this game. So nothing much to look at there. Now, if I go to the bar, this was the bar. I don't know why I walked past it last time. Beer me! Beer me, ho! Rumahati, guaranteed to cure what's ailing you. Isn't that a nice pun there? Because Rumahati, or however you say it, is it's the mantra for curing all status elements. It can actually be pretty useful. It costs 9 though, and it will block all status elements for your party. So it's a bit on the more expensive side, but still. I think I got everything here though, so let's head south. Maybe I should have talked. Oh, it went dark as soon as I went outside. Oh, he's gone. I was going to go talk to him, but I forgot. Oh well. So, go over here and first random battle. Once again, I've told you how to fight with Sion already, so this shouldn't be too hard. Don't ask me what this thing is though, it's just called the future. So, yeah. There's your win pose. So, how do you guys feel about random encounters? I know there's going to be, for these starting videos, I know I'm not going to really cut out too many of them, but eventually they take way too long to kill enemies, and some enemies are really difficult. Just normal enemies can be really difficult. You get a chest up here. A Rem Herb heals you for 100 HP, which is basically your best healing item right now. It's kind of unnecessary right now as well, because I only have 32 health. There was Megan using a shield, and basically the shield can block attacks, make them do 0 damage. Very cool. You little bastard. Ooh, language. So, there's actually something dickish you kinda have to do, which is tell these guards where that guy went when they come up here. Because you get the tower key if you do that, and if you don't do this, then you won't get the tower key, which I believe makes it much easier to get into a place eventually. So unfortunately I've got to kind of do the dickish thing here. Damn it, games, when you force me to do that. Now, it reminds me of that part when I was playing Illusion of Gaia and I had to turn one of the slave guys in just to get one of the red jewels. It's like, god damn it. Right, there's a chest here? I thought there was a chest here. No, I have to go down first, then right. So, we basically have the same enemies here. So, what do you guys think about, you know, cutting out battles? Oh, I gained a level. Cutting out battles, or should I just like skip them, or fast forward them? Sorry. Or what should I do? What would be your preference? I'm taking a bit of a hit, some damage there now. I would take less damage if I was in the back row, but I do less damage if I'm there from physical attacks. So if I want to use a mantra combat, this is all I need to do, just select it and use it. You can only really use the healing ones and some of the other ones, not many of them to be honest. So I'm just going to get to the place where I can, where it gets to day 1, and then I'm going to go back and save before I head into the city of Babel. Basically, I think it turns day 1 as soon as you get out of here, so yeah. So, as you can see, the encounter rate's pretty high actually, which, I don't know. It does kind of annoy me, but right now these enemies are fairly simple to kill. It's just when it gets later on it just becomes ridiculous. So I'm probably going to do a lot of grinding off screen, because I played through this the first time and I was not getting any breaks from the game. But at least they gave me Sweetwater there. Remember, Sweetwater recovers MP, which is very useful in some boss fights that last a long time. You can get a better one that restores 100 MP, which is a little better, but what are you going to do? Items, generally, you won't use them too much. Surprising. Oh. A bit harsh. Aww. Is he dead? No, no, he looks very much alive. For now. Viva la No. Yes, he is leader of the resistance in Garwile. Isn't that kind of a strange name? I thought he was usually Carlisle, but what are you gonna do? Yes, Babel's the only city on the continent with pure air, and that's why they have high taxes. Okay. Well, yeah, you can get beat up there. Yes, Garlisle. He's got the trench coat, so, and everything, Jesus. Oh, looks like they lost your key, yeah. What, you forgot to check that they were dead. I like how normal humans are so much bigger than our characters. Here's Garlisle, and here's what he could do. Be better than Risa right now. He hits all the people on the stream with his gun. And it generally does quite a bit more damage as well. It's relatively nice, yeah. He's gonna be one of your... well, he's gonna be your most useful character for most of this. Most of this route. You will eventually get a character that's probably better than him, but for now he's probably he's your best character. Mainly because he has a gun, which means he can hit more than one, but he can also get a bow, which, while it only allows him to I missed that chest there. I think I missed that chest there. Can't have that. Right. Now we're starting to see how many random battles there are, so you can kind of understand why I would want to cut maybe a little of them out. I forgot about this chest. Alrum. I can't go down there. Yeah, that's all that's up there, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple of chests left. But generally I've got everything in this forest here. Oh, another level for us. Garlisle came at the same level as us. He's just a bit behind on XP. Is there anything up here? Right, I probably should have went north first. So yeah, you can see I can just speed stuff up if I want to. Right, I forgot about something, a chest up here. So I'll just quickly go through this and listen to the demonic sounds of the music being sped up. Here's your last chest. I hope you guys don't mind too much. So this is one of the things that tells you one of the mantras. This is Pul More something. I think it's Pul More Ra or Pul Moro. I don't know. I think it's Pul More Ra, I believe. Yeah, I think that's it. Absorbs MP, yeah, that's what it did. So, yeah, that was pretty much... Well, that went really fast. That was pretty much what that does. But it's, I don't know, you could use it, I guess. And there's this one bat that wants to kill us before we get out. But they're relatively easy kills, so yeah. So it turned into day 1, so I'm going to go head to a save point. Actually, I can save right here. That's actually kind of handy. You can only save sometimes. I guess on the world map maybe you can save. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time when we take on Scions or Kelsvers first day. So yeah, I'll see you guys then.